All right, today we're going to take a look at this mandatory vaccinations that they're calling for in New York. So let's see what they're talking about here.
Fox News alert New York City declaring a public health emergency as health officials deal with a growing measles outbreak in Brooklyn. Brian Yanis is live in our New York City newsroom with the latest. Brian.
Melissa, good afternoon. There are now 3 measles outbreaks in New York State, in Rockland County, Brooklyn, and as of this morning, Westchester County. County officials confirming 8 children in Westchester have the measles, 6 of which are siblings. The children were not vaccinated, and it appears they got the measles on visits to Rockland County and Brooklyn. To stop the spread, New York City's Department of Health issued the extraordinary order yesterday, mandating that all children and adults in these 4 zip codes in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, must get vaccinated against the measles.
All right, so did you hear what he said? New York City Department of Health has made it mandatory that people living in these 4 districts in New York must get vaccinated and must have their children vaccinated. Are you kidding me? How can you mandate something that, for one, can cause harm to a person, and for 2, how can you mandate someone give their children something that can cause illness? Let's continue on.
Who fail to get vaccinated and become infected, or parents whose kids become infected, could be fined $1,000. New York City is relying on disease detectives to enforce the mandate.
Okay, so now they're going to use tax money, whatever, to pay disease detectives to go around and cite people who choose not to vaccinate. Is this a joke? Because you choose not to vaccinate, you can be fined $1,000, which probably will be even worse. It's probably going to include potential jail or prison time. Probably having your kids taken away from you. I would just warn anyone who's living in any of these districts, it may be a good idea to completely move out of there. And I'll tell you right now, if this is something that they try to do where I live, I will fully resist it. I will not comply. And I would hope that if you feel that vaccines are not right for you and your children, do not comply just because a government department is mandating it. This shit is evil.
It parallels what a police detective does. If someone has symptoms, they literally will interview them to figure out everywhere they've been, everyone they might have come in contact with, and then they go and reach out to that whole network to make sure people are vaccinated.
There are 285 confirmed measles cases in New York City. Most are children and most are in the Orthodox Jewish communities. City officials say anti-vaccination literature has spread misinformation and falsehoods about the dangers of vaccines.
And I continue to hear that anti-vaccination literature is spreading misinformation. No. What is misinformation is the rhetoric that's coming out the mainstream media about vaccines. That is misinformation.
People are beginning to question, why should I subject my 3-year-old to taxes
Exactly.
when it's not going to protect him or her?
Exactly.
People themselves should do it on their own. They should realize that the children are up to hazard.
Right. If you choose to, then you can do it. And that's it.
The largest measles outbreak in New York City since 1991. There are at least 465 measles cases nationwide. That's already more than all of last year.
All I would ask people is do your own research, please. And don't give in to the fear or a government mandate, please think about your own health and the health of your children. I'll catch y'all next time.